Okay. So, but if we're having this challenge, what do you think the government should do at this point in time?
At this point in time, the government should. In fact, I am pissed off with the recent news that the bill for compulsory vaccination is being, proposed and on an accelerated level. Why? You have not seen a vaccine yet. You are proposing a bill. That seems somehow. Something seems to be going wrong along that line. So what Nigerian government should focus upon right now is to deploy our professors, PhD students, master students in all of the academic environment, microbiologists, molecular biologists, biotechnologists, pharmacists, and all of that. Deploy them now in bringing out some of their antimicrobial research. Now, we cannot quickly start to bring in some of those equipment, X-ray, crystallography, mass spectroscopy, NMR, and all of that. We can't start to, we can't ask them to quickly start ordering for those things and be putting in universities, something they've abandoned over the years. I'm not expecting that. But now, we actually have a way out with bioinformatics. I think on our next gist, we should bring out a bioinformatics expert. You see, bioinformatics is a field that helps us to actually do a lot of in silico. In silico means you are away from the lab, you are on your computer system. You are able to make a lot of inference, from evaluations you make on your computer system.
So we're talking
as to potential. Now, in terms of this coronavirus, you can actually arrive at a potential drug by bioinformatics study.
Okay, so we're talking about technology coming in the fight against coronavirus.
Yes, technology has to come in.
Analyzing
some of
data and information that has been gathered over the years to come up with a potential cure to fight the coronavirus.
Yes.
But do you think that if we were to adopt this process, do you think that we are equipped for it?
Yes, we are equipped for it. Luckily, we are. We have a lot of bioinformatics experts all around now. When I was doing my master's at Obafemi Awolowo University, in fact, bioinformatics was one of those programs that were brought on. Kudos to a friend of mine outside there. We call him TJ. You see, all we need to do at this time, if you have a protein that you think may be a therapeutic target, a therapeutic candidate, all we need to do is sequence the structure of the protein. There are consultants, firms, and organizations that help to structure that help to sequence such, therapeutic candidates. Now, if it's a natural product, an alkaloid, a saponin, a tannin, whatever it is, all you need to do is you need to get that. We need to leave the stage of crude. What we do in most of our schools is that because we don't have the equipment to purify, we just use the crude extract. We do partitioning and all of that just to guess that this plant, the leaf of this plant can actually cure diabetes, can actually be used for this one. I've done the aqueous extraction, I've done the alcoholic extraction. The aqueous extraction seems to contain more of the active ingredient. But what is the active ingredient? So what you need to do now is bring your aqueous, the crude extract now, and submit to this consultancy firms. Yes, submit to some of these companies. We have them all around. I think on our next show I will bring one of them. So let them help you to analyze, get the structure of the active ingredient. Now you come on the system. We don't have a virology lab where we can culture coronavirus. So how do we test potential drugs? Say from neem leaf, or just the normal tea leaf. You know that leaf we call tea leaf.
Yeah.
It said there is an antimicrobial agent that can actually kill coronavirus. How do I get to know whether it can? I don't have a lab where I will go and test. That is where bioinformatics comes in. You get the structure of that active ingredient, the potential active ingredient. Now, everything we need to know about coronavirus. You don't need to get coronavirus live and direct. Everything we need to know about coronavirus, we already have a pile of information. in fact, a compendium of information on coronavirus. So all you need to do is match data on the computer system. Whatever you generate using molecular docking and all of that, docking, there's something we call docking, and that can give you an inkling, an idea of the potential power of that herbal remedy, of that, phytochemical you have purified. And that is what we need to look into, because I assure you, my brother, in the first flora that surround us in Africa and in Nigeria especially, there is a cure. There is a potential cure.